Welcome to Diane's Healing Moment. This is some inspirational food for today, for the thought for today. And one of the words I was looking at is self-discipline. Self-discipline allows us to stay the course, to accomplish our goal, and not be sidetracked or live in procrastination. And as we are finding ourselves working from home, restaurants are only doing takeout, and yet the employees go in. And then, of course, a lot of businesses now have things online because the public isn't able to come into their establishment. We find ourselves in a new situation. And at first, it's going to seem surreal. It's like when you take a vacation, the first few days are like, am I really on vacation? Yes, I can't wait. And this might seem like you're on vacation. We don't know how long it is. For most people, they've given information that they're going to be home for 2 weeks. So you know that for the next 2 weeks, this will at least be your life and it will be your new norm. And the reason I look at the word self-discipline is because that is what it's going to take to, if you're someone that's working from home, to actually get work done. If you've been a solopreneur or independent and you've worked from home before, then this is not new to you. You've been doing this all along. What is new is that all the networking groups and events have been canceled, so your interaction human to human has been cut off, which most solopreneurs look forward to. And also any groups that you belong to have shut down, so you will need to find that interaction via the internet and other modalities using technology that's available to us. If you are a family, and that family can consist of 2 adults, 3 adults, children, whatever your family looks like and whatever that is for you. But now, if one of you worked at home and everyone else left the house for 6 to 8 hours, and now you find that everyone is home, children, the other adults, you may even have had some family members move back in, and now you find that you went from one person to even just 2 people. Having one extra person in your life is a disruption. Doesn't mean you don't love them, but it is a disruption to your daily routine. So self-discipline will be important in order for you to keep your sanity and not to get upset with the other person for invading your space. Again, I highly stress, doesn't mean you don't like them or want them, but we do get upset, right? Why do I have to deal with this? This is so wrong. But we're going to be in this space for at least 2 weeks. So what I propose is that you create a plan. You have 168 hours in a week. You take whatever your working hours would be that you normally do in your job, and you take those hours and you sit with your partner, you sit with your children, and you come up with a plan. When this is the time that I need quiet time, I need to be left alone, don't come ask me where your things are, find them on your own. After these 4, 5, 6 hours, whatever you put in place, then we will talk. You will also, I would suggest that you put in place, if you do have children at home, they've received wonderful programs that are free now. They have homework that they need to do daily. So between the adults in the home, who's going to supervise? Taking turns supervising that, taking turns making the meals, cleaning the dishes, creating their schedule so they have a sense of normalcy, right? Children they thrive under normalcy. They don't really function well when things aren't following a pattern, especially if they've lived accordingly all this time. So you don't want to find yourself in a space of not communicating with the others, and then in your mind, in your head, in your brain, you just say, can't you leave me alone? Don't you see I'm working? And you may never utter those words because you know they would be hurtful, but you will have the energy of that space. And simply having the energy of that space, the others will feel it, and they may actually react to you of what you're thinking. So I propose that you do sit down, create that. One last tip is also, if you wake up first thing and normally turn on the news, I would offer that you don't do that, that you wake up in the morning, you get your coffee, tea, whatever it is that you drink, you sit down for 5 minutes, you read a poem, you say a prayer, you listen to music, whether it's spiritual, whether it is jazz, whether it is rap, whatever works for you. Before you turn on the news, get yourself centered in the morning. And I would also suggest the same thing in the evening. If you go to bed at 10, don't listen to the news at 9:30. Listen to the news at 7. The news is information to keep us informed, to allow us to research what we hear, to find out more. There's nothing you can do about the news half an hour before you go to bed. But what might happen is all that built up energy and anxiety that it might cause you will cause you to wake up at 2, 3, or 4 in the morning, not allow you to go back to sleep. And then you will have that reaction during the day. My name is Diane Pratt. I'm a transition and holistic wellness coach. You can email me. My email is below. I am offering 15-minute clarity calls if you have questions around the schedule. If that sounds like something that you might need or you want to do, give me a call. You can IM me through LinkedIn as well or Facebook. And I'm here to serve you and your highest spiritual well-being. So till next time, have a great day, have a great evening, and have a great life.